What's going on, everyone? This is Cosmic Boogeyman coming back at you guys live. So I am just getting set back up. I decided to come back on. Um, I was just chilling out, and I figured I'd just come back in, see if anyone needs to talk on Christmas Eve. I could read tarot for them, or just connect with people just to see what's going on. So talking out to the universe at this moment. But if anyone's out there and needs to chat, I'm here. I'll pull cards for you. But just being gracious. Listen to music. I was talking about abundance earlier, and I really appreciate it. It's how do you give back? And sometimes it's like you already gave enough. You gave too much. And it's just like, what do you give? What do you give? Do you give more? I'm just gonna smudge these cards a little bit. So you ask the universe, kind of like, what's the game? What's the name of the game? You're challenging me here. So what do you want? Who's the winner? Who's the winner? Hmm? Who is the winner? So I think I'm going to actually start opening up my reads that I would do normally for myself. Let's see, what would I ask? So it's what's some spiritual lessons that what's some spiritual lessons that we can pay attention to right now? You know, as like as a collective. What are some of those like lessons that we would pay attention to and try to focus on? You know, the spiritual lessons they would want us to know. And let's see here. All right. What are our spiritual lessons for the collective? Hit me up if you're joining. Hit me up if you're in chat. Let me know you're in here. Let me know if you want me to do a reading for you. Just hopped back in here. I was doing a reading earlier before a little bit of the festivities. All right. What are we looking at? Intuition. King of the Hill. World Upside Down. Manifestation. This is an interesting read already. Center Happiness. King of the Hill. World Upside Down. But this tells me here that this King of the Hill, they're at odds with something. They're at odds of doing something. So whatever that would be, um, is this person is basically just trying to connect to themselves. They're trying to make this a win-win situation for everybody. But this could be a chaotic situation. I would say that like you could see the king of the hill here is at the top watching this situation unfold. Whoever this person is battling. So you can see where the world is upside down. As I start to pull here a little bit further, we're looking at this situation. We're trying to ungather or gather, what are these spiritual lessons? What are we looking at that we should be paying attention to? But this is the king of manifestations, just so you understand. But before I'm going into any of that, this is passion. This would tell me it's a lot of 3D. So a lot of 3D is getting involved with this manifestation. Um, Death riding through here would tell me probably or give us an idea that could be, and this is the fifth night, so this person is probably it could be a Scorpio going against an Earth sign. Um, so this Earth sign could be that manifesting king. I wouldn't necessarily hold to this, but this could just be something more here. I'm going to pull two more cards. Heartbreak, overcommitment. So I usually don't assign these cards back and forth like this, but I would tell you that it's almost like this person's too late. They're heartbroken. They almost try to make a move heartbreak because of this chaos. Um, This would be the same person. This is the King of Pentacles. So this is the person. They're getting notifications like, what happened? I missed the boat. I was one of these people fighting. They were just a Scorpio, is what I'm getting, just so you have an idea. Um, so whatever that means, it's just telling us that there was a Scorpio involved, and they're trying to deal with that. So when we're talking about intuition, we're talking about manifesting kings, and then we're trying to get this feel for what this means for the. Let's see. Sorry, just checking my stats here. When we're looking at that, we're trying to get the spiritual obstacles, but we're trying to also look at like what's going to happen in the near future. You can see this. It's more like a 3D thing that's stopping this spiritual growth because you can see this is a line of defense. Um, but there's someone down here that's actually part of this problem. That's a Scorpio. That's what I would predict this as. So for whoever's watching this and picking up this, that's what it is. That this is a brand new start to this completion. Like this person's been working. Like this is their end game. That there's no second guessing. This Earth sign is that's their end game. They're not joking around. The only thing is they haven't completed wherever it is yet. They haven't like finalized their decision. So that, like I said, that's their end game, but they're coming in strong. They're looking for a Queen of Queens. This person could be an Aries, um, or it could have something to do with March. The number three could be involved. They could be involved even in cannabis. That's a possibility. Um, but they have a very solid heart, like but deep inside, like a one woman could maybe penetrate that like that heart of like stone. But that's what this person is. This is a female. Like this person's like trying to like manifest this last person into their tent. But there's heartbreak here, and one of these people that they're going against is a Scorpio. We just have to figure it out. There's a raising of vibration here also. I would say with one of these two people, but more likely it's going to be with this Aries who's raising their vibration, saying, "Hey, I have to lighten up." Maybe this cannabis use or whatever that is actually helping them raise their vibration, saying, "Wow, this actually helps me kind of lighten my." It doesn't fix the heartbreak or the. I'm saying like they're almost grounded through their heart, which is interesting. Um, I wouldn't say they wear heart on their sleeve. They wear their heart more on like the ground. It's interesting to notice this because I've never picked up on this. And what I would say here, and yeah, I'll do a read for you just in a second here, Christina. Let me just quickly finish this. The the person here, this Aries, wants a new start. That's what's the ironic part here. And then we'll finish off with I'll call it's just going to come down to their own intuition, which I think they were fighting all along. Which is very, very intriguing. Very intriguing. All right, so let's take a look at you, Christina. Hey, glad to have you on here, Christina, right? Yeah, I think I got it right. And you can definitely get a free reading. What's coming towards me in love soon? Oh, that's let's take a look here. Let's see if we can get the cards. Oh yeah, cards are jumping. Whoa. All right. I may want to just re-pull these for a second because these don't look like they're too shuffled. But I want to make sure. That's a divine connection over heartbreak and miscommunication. Like that's what those are. If you're a blonde, then I would say this would be your read. If you're feeling like you're getting over heartbreak, basically you had someone get in the way with it that was maybe a brunette, kind of fiery, bitchy, caused problems like everything was great and then bang, everything flipped on its head. That this might be you. Yeah, you can see, look at, see. I'm grabbing this like this is burden right here. This is outright burden. Like everything was great and then it flipped. But to get these two cards like this, it's 0.0058% chance. I actually looked it up. So to tell you, there's definitely looks like this girl. There's a girl that came in between the situation. The divine's telling me, no, no, keep this read. Just so you know, it's almost like I want to scrap the read because I'm like, wow, these are similar cards. They're saying, no, no, I was getting ready for your read. But I'm telling you, like when I get these cards, it's like this is a super cool read right now. Like I can tell you without I'm not even looking at chat right now. I'm just gonna read for you, just so you can get a really cool understanding. There was a communication that came in, or miscommunication, or communication that like you said no way or it doesn't work, but somehow there was almost like an ending or a fixing of an ending because this should be an ending, but the divine broke away or broke into it. But there's been communication problems. There's a communicator or miscommunicator in here. So this is like completion again, but you're having like you're getting so close, no, so close, or you're kind of getting someone that's like won't finish, or but you're here. They're getting here like where someone's like, I'm gonna put away, sell up my business or get rid of everything and just I'm gonna pack it all up for you, and you're like, yes, perfect. I'll get my everything. And then some girl comes in from behind the scenes from before the situation was around. This almost like feels like she kind of was around before, like a previous girlfriend. Like that's kind of what it looks like, or a girl that's been hanging around the back. Yeah, see, this is you out in the cold. That keeps you out in the cold. So what's coming to you in the love soon? I'm gonna tell you right now is there's this girl. The divine's been protecting you from this heartbreak. That's what's been going on with you. It's not that you don't have a boyfriend. It's that you have these ups and downs in the recent past. So when I read this, this is your current situation, your current state, where it's not that you don't have a boyfriend. You're raising your vibration. You're sitting. This is how you sit at this moment. But there is a situation in the near past that you just went through. Like this is your current state, near past. So Christina, if you're still with me, I don't know if I lost you, but I'm going to tell you, like you just went through like a lot of ups and downs with emotional and financial and emotional. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's right here. It's like wah wah, and there was a girl behind the scenes. Like I wouldn't know if she's positive or negative, but she does look like she was kind of causing some of it. And it's like I don't know if but there might have been a boy or somebody involved here. However, leading out of this, that looks like someone's out in the cold, but there's an older male who seems to be out in the cold. That typically that is the emperor. You're the empress. So to me, you're a younger woman. You should be looking at an older male. You should be looking at someone that's going to be more mature, that would actually kind of take care of your actual needs. So if you're asking about finding love in the future, yeah, you're going to find love in the future. You just have to focus on the way you communicate. Say, okay, I communicate in this way, then yes, I need to communicate. Find a communicator that answers those questions. So you have it. You've already answered the question. You're asking the question of, will I find love? And you're just saying, and the answer is yes. Now you're just going to ask the question of, how do I ask for that mate? How do I get that question answered? So, what are the top three things that you want for your next spouse or your next partner? What is this person going to be for you? How are they going to address your needs? Not this year, but 10 years from now. You want to make sure. Yeah, don't think about the old thing. Think about the new relationship. What's this new old person? What's the new relationship supposed to be for you? So Christina, that's the new relationship. Focus new relationship. So you have to be your own new powerful person. That's what it's telling you. See, you had your ups and downs. You were put out in the cold. An empress. This is the queen of queens. Like to become this, you're actually a very happy person. Like you have abundance. Like you have the ability, and the problem is there's a communication problem that happens. But you're very grounded. You have intuition, and I wouldn't doubt that you have a problem. But maybe you shut down, which I would say this. But the Page of Cups is the communicator. That's messages. So I'm not going to deny that. So you have to focus on what you want in the future, not what you wanted. So what is it you want from this moment forward? That's what it's telling me. So you don't focus on what you had. And what I'm telling you though, so Christina, there's nobody here. Like it wasn't like you were dating anybody. If you're understanding me, like I know it's kind of hard to see this for where I'm seeing it, but there's one person, one person. This is you. This is your money up, money down, problems down, problems up. You're out in the cold, and there's a person behind the scenes for you. But that's what's happened for you. But you're looking to find your partner here. See, look, coming into the future. This is your offer of love, and the divine is protecting this new offer. It's not about heartbreak. It's about you raising your vibration. So going forward out, that's what's going to happen. But it's about you making the decision. Are you going to breadcrumb this offer because you've been the bad of the poor communicator in the past? That's what happens. Are you getting these people don't come to you, you have to go to them, is what it is. You've been waiting. You have to stand up and go to them. Because if you see here, look at in your future, there's nobody going to come to you. You're going to have to find that person. Do you want to see if a person comes to you? Look, there's people that look at you, and if you look out in the distance, there's people that think of you, but there's nobody that's going to come to you because they want to, but you're just off in the distance. So you have to make the communication. You have to be the one who reaches out to somebody. That's what you would have to do. It'd be you making the effort to be with somebody, and that's not a bad thing. You understand that? Being with somebody is actually is a powerful. It's a sexy thing. It's a really sexy thing. Coming from a guy, I'm telling you, it's a sexy thing. You're like, hey, you, come over here. We're gonna go on a date, and they're like, wait, what? It's super sexy. All right. All right. Who is up next here? I'm sorry I'm not answering your question the way you like it, but it's just the reality. Unless you try to become the amazing version of yourself and want the guys to just come chasing you, you're gonna have to be the sexy version of yourself and point to the guys and say, "Come after me now." And that's also really sexy. All right. What do we have? Let's see. Was it Petra? Petra? Is it? I think that's what it is. Is it Diwas, my future soulmate? Let me see here. All right, let's see. I'll do a you versus them. I'm just gonna shuffle here for a moment. All right, let's see. Let's see. Um, Guys, I may have to sign off here. It's actually, I don't know, my stream's actually acting up really weird. Let's see. Hold on. So Christina, can you guys still see my stream? Are you guys still seeing that? If anyone can answer that question. Oh wait, yeah, I think it's back. Okay. And Christina, that actually might make sense too. It's a cultural thing, and I get that. And that's why it's being picked up as it would be more attractive for whatever it is. I don't know, but I can see that in the future. That's what it is. It's you doing a different action than what you've been doing is all. It's not out of character um, to see like someone raise a vibration in that way. All right, so let me just quickly read. Is Duas my future soulmate? Here we go. That's them. This is you. That's mother. Just so you know, this is the mother figure. This is past life. You're a deep thinker, which is really cool. Very stable, animal lover. Uh, you surround yourself with like happiness, and you always look off to like the bigger and better, the best. So your partner is looking for new opportunity, whatever that means. And it's not that they're looking to leave you. You're looking at like what this new future would mean for both of you because you can see how they're going to two. I think they're looking at like a divine connection with you, is what I'm getting. But let me read into this a little bit further. Yeah, see, you're looking to grow the family with them, going from if you were married to like how it would be to kind of grow a family with like very little to a lot. Let's see what they have. Yeah, they're thinking even like really small steps is what it is. Wow, are they thinking small steps? Yeah. All right. So for your side of things, if I was to call it, I would say you're really thinking like become a wife, get married, save some money, maybe have to, put on some extra clothes. If it gets cold out, eat less, put money aside, but grow that money, grow that family legacy, long term stability, sacrifice for long term. But there's communication issues sometimes. But you say like long term there'll be a communication, but you love the how alike you might be, like how fun it might be, how playful the conversation, the banter might go. And you think that this person would finish you like to become the queen of queens, the best of the best. And you would have ultimate happiness with them. They're thinking at this point, this is a new opportunity. It's divinely guided. That's already like they're seeing signs that that's happened. They're seeing the way you think. You're thinking like many steps ahead. Um, Either you're an air sign or you have air in your chart, but they see you think many steps ahead. There's clouded, like they have clouded judgment, or they think you have clouded judgment on some things. You're not burdened. You're not going to end it. But they say like, how can the happiness come in with some of the burdens that we talked about? It's not heartbreak, but they can't take action quite yet for whatever reason that is. So that's what I get for that. All right. So you guys receiving that? Is that come through? I don't even know if you guys are even getting this. Oh gosh, my tech is so messed up today. I don't know if that's a sign from the universe. Yeah, yes. Let me do. I thought I just did. Oh yeah, let's just see Nagar. Yes. So Petra, I did you guys not see the reading? Oh, this is not working. I signed in.